All right, this video is going to cover the pause and practice for PowerPoint Chapter 1. Our first step is to open up a blank presentation. So you're just going to go ahead and type PowerPoint down here, and hopefully you have the most up-to-date version of that. From there, we are going to save this file. So I'm going to hit File, Save As, Browse, navigate to wherever I'm saving my files. Again, I have mine on my desktop inside my ITD 122 folder, inside PowerPoint, inside chapter 1, and we are going to call this file our initial space pp space p 1-1. Our first step is to take this default slide right here, and we're going to type in a title, take the right steps. And you can hit Control Enter. That'll take you to the next placeholder. Train for a marathon. Then it asks us to go ahead and click the new slide button. The default new slide button was right above the one with the arrow. And we're going to go ahead and type in the title for slide 2. What is your goal? Question mark. And we're going to click to add some text. I am going to attempt to copy and paste these over. And I'm going to paste them in as text only. And then we are going to add another new slide. So we are going to go up top to new slide, click to add title. This is Start Early. To be ready. Again, I'm going to copy and paste these over. You do not have to. If you want to type them out, you can. If you want to copy and paste them over, that's fine. Again, I'm pasting mine in with a keep text only format. And then I'm going to change the slide layout. So I'm on slide 3, and we're going to change that layout option. So in your slides group, there's a slide layout button. We are going to change this to a 2 content layout. And what we're doing is we are grabbing a couple of these options here all the way up to join, these last 4 bullets. We're going to hit Control X, click on the other side, Control V as in Victor to copy and paste those in. I'm also going to backspace out this extra bullet that landed in there. I'm going to click right in front of enjoy. I'm going to hit Tab, and then I'm going to click in front of B, and I'm also going to hit Tab on my keyboard. Both of those increase that list level. You can also hit the increase list level in the paragraph group if that's easier. But either way, you're going to do that as well. On number 7, it asks us to insert 3 slides from another presentation. So we are on slide 3, and I like to just click back on 3 to make sure I'm on the entire slide. And we're going to go into new slides, and we're going to go down to where it says reuse slides. Inside here, we are going to navigate to our PowerPoint Chapter 1 folder, and we're going to look for the marathon info. So we're going to double click on that presentation, and it wants us to click 3 slides to insert them. We're going to click practice runs, eat energy foods, and get running apparel. Then we're going to close out of the reuse slides, and we have a total of 6 slides, which we are now going to rearrange. So we want take the right steps. What is your goal? Start early to be ready. Get running apparel. So that is going to be our 4th slide. So you're going to click on it over here in your in this like thumbnail option here. We're clicking on the thumbnails and dragging them around. And we are going to then click on eat energy foods, and we're putting that before practice runs. So you should have from 3, start early to be ready, get running apparel, eat energy foods, and then practice runs. Number 9 asks you to insert and duplicate a slide. So we're going to display slide 6, which we're already on. Then we're going to click on new slide, and we are doing a title only slide. We're going to click here, and we are typing in look it up is in all caps with an exclamation point. And we're going to change that font size to 72. Then from there, we are going to click on slide 7, and we're going to hit Control D twice. That is going to copy and paste 2 additional slides. We're now on slide 8. We're going to take out look it up. We're going to type in mark it down. Then we're going to click on slide 9 and we're going to type in see you there. And again, down and there are both in all caps. We're going to be on number 12. It wants us to go back to display slide 1, and we are going to hit FN F7 to launch the spell check, or you can just go to the review tab and hit spelling, whatever works for you. We're going to change performance, change soreness, change banana, change yogurt. After that, again, if you wanted to, you could have went to review and did spelling here. Either way, you can hit FN F7 or just F7 depending on how your keyboard works. We are moving on to 1-2, so we're going to hit Control S over here. Then we are going to hit FN F12 or F12 depending on how your keyboard works. Take out the 1, pop in a 2, we're going to hit Enter. Then we are on 1-2. We are going to start off changing the design. So we're going to go to the Design tab. We're going to Themes. We're looking for the Facet theme. It should be over 1 in that first row, F-A-C-E-T. And then we are going to go into our colors. So if you hit the drop-down menu here underneath your styles, we're going to go into colors and we're going to go all the way to the bottom. At the very end, you'll have to scroll down. You're going to click on Aspect. Then we're going to go back into that same menu and we're going to go into background styles and we're looking for style 4. That's the 4th one over in the top row. And then we are going to change the theme fonts. So we're going to go back into the menu again and we're going to go to fonts. This time all the way to the bottom. We're clicking on Trebuchet MS. So we're going to click on that as our final step in this series of formatting. We're going to be on number 6. And we are looking to modify and move the title. So we're going to go to slide 1 and we are going to click on the title. So I'm going to get a solid line around it so that whatever I'm editing doesn't happen to just one word inside it. Then we're going to go to the Home tab. We're going to change the font size to 60. And we're going to hit bold. And then we're going to hit Control L. That's going to left align the text within this placeholder. Want to be careful about that. A lot of times students will size placeholders up and they can't tell the alignment going on inside that placeholder. So make sure that you know this is the left, center, and right, and you know if the text inside of a placeholder is centered in a specific position. After that, we are going to click the Arrange button and we are going to align this up top. So I'm going to make this a little bit wider just so I can locate that Arrange button. And then we are going to hit Align, and then we're going to hit Align Top. From there, our next step is going to be, our next step is going to be to select the word right. And we are doing the Change Case button. So that's that Mama A and the Baby A together. And we're changing that to uppercase. Then if you get a 2-headed arrow on the edge of this placeholder here, we are going to stretch this out just enough so that it goes to 1 line. Then we're on number 7 and we're going to modify and move the subtitle. So we're going to click on the subtitle, Train for a Marathon, and then again, solid line around it. I'm going to hit Control B for bold, and then I'm going to change the font size to 36, and then I'm going to align it to the left. So again, making sure that we did all 3 of those steps. I'm just going to double check and see if I made this bold. I did. So just double checking, making sure I had this 60 bold like I thought. Down here we did 36 and bold and aligned left. All right, then we're going to point to the subtitle border. So we have our 4-headed arrow. We're going to click and drag it so that way it goes all the way up to the title. So you're making this kind of flush with the title placeholder. You'll see these smart guidelines pop up as you're dragging the information up, and we're going to drop it there. Somewhere pretty close is good. After you've dragged that up, we are going to press Shift when you click the title. So we have both the title and the placeholder selected. and we are going to go into that align option again, or arrange, and then align, and then we are going to align, I think it's align top, nope, align left, sorry, arrange, align, align left. Let me hit, I'm going to hit Control Z, sorry. Let me hit Control Z, which will undo my last action there. And let's, instead of aligning top, I'm trying that one more time. We're going to get align, we're going to do align left. So they're both aligned left. We can actually probably skip that step. All right, from there, our next step is to go to number 8, which is to change some bullets. So we are headed over to slide 2. We are going to double click in there and hit the edge so that we have the solid line around the entire paragraph. And we are going to go into our bullets. We're going to hit the bullet drop down menu, and we are going to go into bullets and numbering. And then we're going to change the size of the bullet to 100% of text. So you can type this in, or you can hit the up arrow 20 times, your call. Then we are going to change the color. So we're going to go into our color. We're going with the 6th one over on the top, red accent 2. After that, we are going to go into our customize. Yep, we're going to click on customize, and we're going to hit the drop down menu here. We are looking for wingdings. So not wingdings 2, not wingdings 3, just regular wingdings. Down here, we're going to enter a character code. It's going to be 110. We should get our black square here, and then we're going to go ahead and hit OK. Then hit OK again, and then we're going to click right before or, and we're going to backspace out that bullet there because that's not really a full sentence or an idea in this particular presentation. So we are removing that bullet from it, so that way it's just there as a word. We're going to go ahead and select it and make it bold as well. Then we are going to go down to slide 9. I'm sorry, we're on number 9. And then we are adding a slide footer. So we're still on slide 2. I'm going to click back on slide 2 over on the left, make sure I'm on the entire slide before I add that slide footer. And we're going to go up to insert, and then let's go over to header footer. It's probably in a text group. And we are going to click slide number and then check the box for footer. And you're going to type in your footer, or you can copy and paste it over. It's going to be take the right steps, comma, train for a marathon. Then we're going to check the box, don't show on title slide, and then we are only applying it to this slide. So we're just hitting apply here. Once footer comes up, we're going to click on our text. We're going to hold down shift. We're going to click on the page number or slide number. And then we're going to go to the home tab, and we're changing that font size to 18 so we can actually see it. Then we're going to go down to 10. We are saving, Control S, FN, F12. And we're going to backspace out the 2, pop in a 3, hit enter. We're going to scroll down here, and we are on 1-3. So again, number 1 is just that resaving option, and 2. Then we are number 3 to change the theme colors. So it decides we don't like the aspect. We're actually going to go back into the colors, and we are looking for a blue 2 theme. So we're going to go into design. We're going to go into variants. We're looking at colors. Blue 2 is what we are going with. After that, we are going to go to slide 1, and then we're going to click on the insert tab, and it looks like we're going to insert some pictures, and those should be in your folder, hopefully, that you have for the class in chapter 1. So I'm just going to go from this device, and we are looking for runner's group. So you're going to double click on that runner's group picture. It says that the ideas pane automatically opens. I have not had that open on mine specifically. I'm just double checking, making sure I'm not missing anything here. If you have the ideas pane and it pops open and you want to go ahead and change it to this type of layout, that is fine. If it doesn't, then we can actually just move the picture to the left. So let's see here. I'm going to, previously we've moved it down here. I'm going to move it down to the right. So it's actually hanging off of this slide. And we're going to see how this grades this. In the past, like I said, what we've done before is just put it down here at the bottom, and there hasn't been an issue. So we'll see how it grades it. We're going to go ahead and go to slide 6 now. We're on number 5, going to slide 6, and we are going to insert another picture. And again, from this device, this is runner woman. And she is just basically going all the way over to the right. After we align her on the right, again, we don't do any sizing. We are going to, and you can drag it to the right, or you can hit arrange, align right, whatever works. We're going to add a new slide. So we're still on slide 6. We're going to go to insert. We're going to go to the home tab. We're going to add a new slide, and we are going to click title only. We are going to type in upcoming marathons, and then we're going to hit insert, and we're going to go to picture again in the images from this device, and we are adding this marathon schedule. So once you double click the marathon schedule, we are going to add an alt text to it by right clicking and hit edit alt text. We're going to click here and we're typing in marathon schedule. And it says to check the picture width, and we can increase it to 8.5. So I'm still in the picture. The width is actually already 8.5, so I'm not going to move that. It does want us to adjust we're going to go down to slide 8. I'm just double checking something here. All right, so we're going to go down to slide 8. We're going to click on that title placeholder. I'm going to make sure that I have a solid line around it. It wants us to change the title placeholder width to 5.3. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so I can see the width here. I'm going to click on shape format, and it has 9.4. I'm going to type in 5.3. Then we are going down, align it, align left, and align top. So we're going to go into that align, and then we can hit align left, align top. Then we're going to go to slide 9. Oops. And from here we are going to slide 10. We're going to go 7.5, align right and align middle. Wait a minute. Sorry, I skipped a slide. We're on 9, and we need 6.5, align center, align bottom. So we are changing this to 6.5. Go to shape format. We're looking for 6.5 here. And we're doing align, align center, and align bottom. All right, now we're on slide 10. We're going to select this, and we are going with the shape format again. The width this time is going to be 7.5. Align right, align middle. I'm sorry, align right and align middle. I need to put it back into split view so I can see everything at once. Align right and align middle. All right, now we're on letter E, and it looks like we can't quite see the word there with the exclamation point on the end. So we're going to go ahead and select that there with the exclamation point, and we are going up to our font color on the home tab, and we are looking for blue text 2. So that is going to be Let me double check here. Row 1, column 4. Ice blue text 2. Sorry about that. We are looking for ice blue text 2. All right, after you've done ice blue text 2, we're going to apply a transition in that slide sorter view. So down here you've got different views. You've got your slideshow view, you've got your reading view, and you've got slide sorter view. In slide sorter view, you can see all of them. Again, if you have this in full screen, it looks a little easier. But we're going to go ahead and apply a transition. So we are going to go up to transitions, and we are looking for the wipe transition. So right here in the subtle group, we're going to click on wipe. And then after you apply the wipe, we are going to hit effect options, and we are going to hit wipe, and it's going to be from left. And then we are going to hit apply to all. So there will be a little star on each slide indicating each slide has the same transition and it's applied to all of them. We're going to go in and we're going to edit slide 2, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So slide 2 is going to have a zoom out. So I'm going to click on slide 2. I'm going to go to transitions and I'm looking for zoom, and it already is in, but we're going to do zoom out. So we're doing effect options out. Then we're going to go to slide 7 and we're going to go to transitions. And again, we're removing that wipe. It'll just automatically come off once we apply this second transition. We're going to go to doors. Sorry, there it is. Fourth one down in the exciting group. So we're clicking on doors, and we are going to have horizontal doors. So right now they're vertical. We're going to hit horizontal. And then we are going to slide 8. We're going to go pan from bottom. So this is going to be the first one in the dynamic content group, pan. And this is going to be from bottoms already selected. And then we're going to go to slide 9. And we're going to hit pan from top. And then we're going to hit slide 10. And we are going to hit pan. And we are going to pan from left. So again, should line up with what you have here. Slide 2, 7, 8, 9, and 10 should all have different transitions from the original wipe that we applied to all of them. Number 10 has you preview the slideshow. So you can put this in a full screen. I will do it for this purpose. And if you hit Control A, you can hit preview here. It'll show you the wipe, and then I think we did doors or zoom out. Here's where the doors come in, and then we do a pan up, pan down, and then a pan from left. So it shows you an overview of each of those transitions, which is kind of cool, so you don't have to get in the entire slideshow view mode. From there, we are going to add a couple of different properties. So if you are on number 11, I'm going to grab the comments. That's the most wordy to copy. Control C. And I'm going to hit File and then Info and Properties. And I like to go into Advanced Properties. You can do it right here. I just like to view all the properties in here. Comments, I'm going to hit Control V. And my author is going to stay the same. My subject is going to be an athletic event promotion, and you could probably copy and paste that if you wanted to. Title is going to be Train for a Marathon. From there, go ahead and hit OK. And it goes over a little bit about printing. So if you wanted to print this in a grayscale view, you can. You can also print it in I'll show you print. You can also print notes pages, which are really nice, and those will give you notes on each slide if you have notes. We get into that in chapter 3, but you can also print an outline view, which a lot of times students will use this to do a presentation, and you can pass out a 3-slide copy of your presentation, and that way the audience has spots to put notes on if you hand that out. Again, you can also color or print in grayscale or pure and black white if you needed to, and those are just a couple of printing options. So this is the final set of directions, 1-3. So from here you are good to go ahead and upload that to SimNet.